Hello and welcome to the Play World Cup Season 2. I'm James.
And I'm Jason.
And we are bringing you Week 2 matches. We have Transmax versus Liquid Interactive, Team number 2.
Yep.
And we are looking at game number 1. And they're on Shakuras Plateau.
They are indeed. At the moment, we're looking at Singularity for playing for Transmax. Spawning as the red Zerg. His opponent will be the teal Terran RaZkaL, playing for Liquid Interactive 2.
RaZkaL! I like this one. It's good.
It's a fun name.
Hey, see, that's the name that keeps on giving. Because, you know, every time I say it in my head, or I see it on the screen, it's sort of in that, you know, very, like, loud kind of, you know.
Like Lil Wayne?
No, it's like, I picture it kind of like, what's the lead guy from the... Oh, my brain doesn't work.
Use your mouth words.
Yeah, mouth words. Axel Foley I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Like Beverly Hills Cop.
That's not what I'm thinking of at all.
Yeah, wasn't
What's
that...
the other Axel?
Wasn't he Axel Foley?
No, Guns N' Roses Axel.
Oh.
Who's that?
Axel White? No.
Axel Whitehead. No, that's Australian Idol.
Doesn't that guy don't do surprises?
Oh, God. We're terrible at things.
Oh, man.
Anyway, I'm thinking Guns N' Roses lead singer Axel saying the word RaZkaL every time I see it on the screen.
Okay,
and, like,
cool.
screaming it. Like, RaZkaL!
Alright.
Like that.
So not Beverly Hills Cop guy saying donkey.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna have to check out what that character's name was. I swear it was Axel.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay, cool.
This is Axel Foley.
Okay, cool.
Because a friend of mine uses that as like a, you know, username.
Ah,
for
yes.
games.
That's
It's
probably
Axel
where
Foley.
I've seen it and reminded myself of it.
Wow.
Good times.
Anyway, there's a game here at some stage. We should probably address it.
Yeah, what the hell are these guys doing? Singularity's dropped a pool. I'm going to guess that was on like 14.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say 14 pool and then a 16 hatch.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
RaZkaL is not going gas at the moment. 16. Do we have the orbital? Orbital getting built now. Marine on the way. Wall in finished, but no gas as of yet.
Okay. And the drone is actually sneakily hiding in his base as well, so that might be a later scout. Although Singularity looks like he's probably going to lose this Overlord.
Yeah, I think he is. RaZkaL also dropping a bunker.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello indeed.
That's why we didn't see any gas from RaZkaL going a proxy barracks. Singularity is going to see that bunker, pulling a whole bunch of drones now.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have... I think that is going to be enough to clear off that SCV because the Marine and other SCV are just coming over now. Although, another SCV to start finishing off that bunker. Are we going to see it, or are the drones going to be enough? He did have that pool up first, though.
Yeah, he might be able to get a couple of lings out here, and that should definitely be enough now. I think he's going to have to cancel this bunker, even if he gets these SCVs up and starts wailing away.
Yeah, it's not going to go. If Singularity went maybe hatch first instead of pool first, it might have worked.
Oh, no cancel there either.
No cancel. Lost an SCV, but that looks like that's going to be it. RaZkaL's running home. Singularity trying to drop a spine, got cancelled. I'm sure it'll drop again very shortly.
There we go.
And that will be the end to that rush, I imagine. So we'll see RaZkaL probably expanding behind it. Very nice.
Still a few things sort of drifting back and forth on the map. We've got a few Marines now. I think they're all going to return home now, and so this proxy barracks is most likely going to lift up and take the long way home.
Either going to come home or possibly even just run through the base and get a nice little scout off.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what RaZkaL does there. But this drone's still sneakily hiding in the base as well.
But this is good because normally, like around about the 6.5 to 7 minute mark, you want to get a read on what technology direction your opponent is going.
Definitely.
And most of the time, that involves you having to sacrifice an Overlord into their base, which is 100 minerals. But if you've got that drone in there, that's only 50, and that gives you a perfectly good read and no sacrifice necessary.
Definitely.
So we're seeing the scout from the barracks on the way home, so that's also going to be a good way for RaZkaL to see what is exactly going on inside this base.
Yep, see if we're going to see a lair, which we are not yet, not this early.
Metabolic boost just about to finish as well as a Baneling nest. Did he see that Baneling nest?
No, he did not.
Okay, so that tech has been
he's coming
hit
back.
up. He's going for a double read.
He heard us. He's like, Baneling, what now?
What did you say?
Is he going to see it, or is he going to pull back?
What nest?
Boom,
there
spotted. Baneling nest spotted, and it's even going to finish while it's in his vision as well.
So yeah, now he has a very good idea on what to expect, at least for the little while, the next few minutes.
Yep.
He also gets to scout the fact there is no lair, and the lair is still not upgraded as of yet. So, yep. So still gonna stick with tier 1 units at the moment, so I don't have to worry about anything crazy like mutas or, you know, upgraded roaches or anything like that. It's just gonna be Zerglings and Banelings for the foreseeable future. And here comes the scout from that hidden drone, which is great. Can see the double factory. Yep, saw the double factory. Comes down, sees the expansion, orbital. Ooh, he's getting a great read on there.
Did he go down and see that there were 2 gases down there?
Do not think he saw that far. At least I don't think so. Spectators alerting us alerting us to something I didn't quite work out what that was. No, but I think that's okay.
I think that was I was spectating this game. There's a bit of discussion about whether RaZkaL was going to land this barracks in this dark spot because there was no Overlord, although the Overlord is going to get vision of it now. But he might have been able to land a barracks and just start pumping out some Marines just to be a pain.
I see what you're saying. Yep.
But we've got 1, 2, 3 factories and an armory, so it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing many Marines at all. Only 1 SCV on each of those gas. There we go again. Wow. We're just talking to each other this game. Good work.
He is cast cheating.
Cast cheating.
In the future. He's looking 5 or 6 days into the future.
Yep.
When we record these.
Yep.
And then using that information against his opponent.
Yep.
It seems extremely excessive, in my opinion.
I still think we should disqualify him.
Use time travel for, you know, killing Hitler or whatever. Not for winning StarCraft matches.
And not for stepping on bugs.
Yeah, do not step on any bugs.
Nope.
Otherwise, we end up, you know, with a lot of new kings to memorize.
Oh, God. That does not sound fun. And RaZkaL is going for a 3rd as well.
Oh, excellent.
So we see a 3rd from Singularity, but a 3rd from RaZkaL. And are these Lings going to scout it or not? Or are they going to head back into this
Just
way?
a little advanced party. I think he actually might run up. Yeah, he's going to run up. So he is going to see this, I think.
Oh no, because he's taken the 4th. This space actually might stay hidden for a while. It looks like. RaZkaL's noticed this stuff, so the wall-off is coming, but there's still a gap at the moment. Siege mode.
Just about to finish.
Boom, coming through, but there's... Yeah, bunkers. Oh, those Banelings actually getting a nice hit off, but not enough to win the game or anything, but just enough to keep RaZkaL on his toes.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. And in the meantime, we've got a couple of Hellions on the field here. We have... actually, there's quite a drone lead now. For Singularity, he's got 55, plays 39, so he's droning very, very heavily at the moment. Working those upgrades as well. I can see the +1 melee, +1 armor, and the speed upgrade for the Banelings. So, looks like for the foreseeable future, he's really going to probably make a big investment into his Lings.
Getting that econ up, yeah, definitely. We're going to be seeing... Did we have... Yeah, we do have the lair up. Spore Crawler on the way...
Double Evo Chamber.
There we go. Spire. Yep. Okay, so here's his tier 2 tech. Going Spire.
Mm-hmm. So all those gas up now, so he's going to have quite a bit of gas to play with, as well as his 3rd base, which is looking
fully saturated. Bunch of spine crawlers.
Yep, that's a good move. You know, being able to protect that with some static defense.
So Singularity in a pretty good position. RaZkaL with his hidden 3rd is going to come in handy, especially if you can drop these 2 gases, because when you're going mech, the one thing that you're going to have a lot of is minerals. One thing you're not going to have a lot of is gas. Yeah, so he's got at least 1 Thor out, another one on the way. He's pumping those upgrades for the mechs as well, so I can see +1 armor. Yep. No, wait, that's weapons. Yeah,
that's weapons. It's a weird looking weapon. What is that? Looks like a hammer.
Maybe it is. Thor's hammer. Pretty sure that's a thing.
Yeah, okay.
I was about to say, yeah, these Thors, super important, because this Spire almost completed, and because he is going full mech, the Thors are going to be the only anti-air unit that he has. No turrets back at base either, so these Mutalisks could fly in and do some damage, but... Oh, Speedlings clearing up 3 of the 4 Hellions. That one will get away. We've got some SCVs also being transferred at the same time. This Hellion should be able to lead them back into this force where those Speedlings will get roasted and toasted.
Singularity really working these upgrades at the moment. He's got 4 on the go right now, but +2 melee, +2 armor, pathogen glands for infestors. So he must have dropped an infestor pit at some stage, which I did not see.
I did not see it at all.
+1 Mutalisk upgrade as well, and 5 mutas now entering the field, as well as a Roach Warren. Oh my god, I cannot keep up with what I'm seeing on the screen here.
6, 7 spines.
8 spines. Wow. Holy smokes. So
Well, he's realised that his predominantly Zergling army is not going to be enough to deal with this many Blue Flame tanks and Thors. Roach is a great unit to use against mech, especially if you can get stuck any mass roaches and get a nice concave going. But if he's also going Infestor, I wonder if he's going to be researching Neural Parasite maybe, grab some Thors, grab some tanks. Grabbing the Thors could actually be really handy, and then using the Mutas to fly over and kill everything while the Thors are, you know, not shooting the Mutas.
Yeah, absolutely. That can really turn the tide of battle. Just even having 1 or 2 Thors, you know, temporarily switching sides is a huge advantage.
1 Muta going down from the 2 well-placed turrets. No turrets in the middle of the base, though, so now RaZkaL having to turn around just to deal with these 4 Mutas. Very annoying, considering that your mech army is considerably slow.
Absolutely. That's the one thing that Zerg army really has going for it at the moment, which is just so much, a huge agility advantage. It can dart and jump in around the map, and you got to take advantage of that. If you know that your opponent's going for a slow-moving army, harassing and, you know, quick attacks, quick drops, stuff like that are so annoying for them.
Very much so. Look, this whole army's been pulled up, which is great for Singularity because it buys him time, which is what he needed. I did notice he has this Roach Warren and also dropped a second one, so I don't know whether that's to get both upgrades at the same time, or whether in the heat of the moment couldn't find his original Roach Warren and dropped another one. Not 100% sure.
Yeah. You just don't know.
Just don't know. Vikings now cleaning up those last few Mutalisks, so the harassment of RaZkaL's base has stopped. And in that time, Singularity has managed to build up quite a force.
He does. It's looking pretty scary at the moment. There goes the scan, so looks like RaZkaL is going to be aware of what's coming. He's going to need
himself into
set those siege tanks now, but the range on those is, I mean, they're staggered, which is good. It's just not going to be able to assault that ramp just yet, I don't think, although he might have a bit of a
Zerglings coming down, and he is baiting the units back into the range of the siege. The Infestor's coming in, throwing down Fungals, but Fungal's not as good on mech as it is on bio, and those tanks absolutely demolishing that army there of Singularities.
Yeah, Queen going down as well, and now a lot of Overlords under threat. They've sort of been lobbed in there as extra targets, but that's bad news for his supply. Supply getting very, very close to being capped here. He might be supply blocked, which in battle you really do not want to happen.
Tanks advancing as well, so they're going to start shelling these spine crawlers. That is a lot of spines. Definitely don't want to sort of waste the hit points of the Thors on those.
Ooh, and he is now supply blocked, so he's going to have to get some Overlords up very, very quickly. Oh, Muta's just getting absolutely shredded by the Thors there. The siege tank's doing so much damage as well to these to these units on the high ground.
Terrible damage. Yeah, Singularity trying to do the smart thing there, going on the high ground and shoot down, but because RaZkaL has the 2 Vikings, he has that vision of the high ground, so the Roaches just walked straight into tank fire there, which wasn't very good.
He's switching up into predominantly Roach play now, so I see a few Roaches on the field. Here comes a Great Aspire as well, so he may see Broodlords at some stage.
Yep.
Getting the +1 melee and the tunneling claws for the Roaches, so he's switching tack, and I like this, but this pressure is starting to look pretty scary. Reinforcements coming in as well.
It's a lot of forces just outside your base, which is not something you really like to see as a Zerg, but if you can just buy enough time for the Great Aspire to get out some Infestors, some Corruptors, get some Broodlords, well then that would do great against this army, but he just needs to survive for those few minutes to do it.
Yeah, 6 Mutas on the way now as well, and he is looking pretty lean in terms of the amount of minerals he has too, so
I don't think he's got the money for Broodlords.
Yeah, not right now.
To get that tech up.
I don't think so. Even on 3 bases, most of his money is now just going toward cannon fodder for this pressure at the front door.
Yep, and RaZkaL's also got some. He's brought some SCVs along to get the repair on, which is just making this mech army even stronger. There's 3 Mutalisks, not enough to go back and harass the base, and we've got plenty more factories being churned out. Level 3 weapons being researched, and level 2 plating almost finished now. So once this mech's 2-2, we might just walk straight up this ramp and engage the army.
More Roaches coming as well, and we've got Burrow, and the tunneling claws are just about to finish 5 Corruptors in, but looks like he's just going to go for it now. It's just straight up and in, and these Roaches are just getting absolutely decimated by this Thor army, though the Spine Crawlers are doing their job. They're holding
the army back, but I think especially now with 2-2 finish. RaZkaL is in a good position. One Broodlord getting morphed in, but the Vikings there enough with the Thor to deal with that. And now they're going to start working on the hatch, which is something you definitely don't want to see as a Zerg, and that is not what you want. Pulling drones against Blue Flame Hellions is never going to work. And there we go, GG.
So, looks like we have Transmax. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was Liquid Interactive.
That's
RaZkaL
right.
from Liquid Interactive taking this one out. The GG goes up from both sides. The Corruptor's just chilling now. Not a lot they can do.
Singularity actually might be trying to... he's seen that army and gone, you know what, now that those Vikings are dead, which he killed with the Corruptors, he might be just trying to see what he can do if he can get just a couple of Broodlords out.
He's like, damn it, I put all this money. His second GG goes up.
There we go.
Yep, so all over. So it looks like Liquid Interactive taking this game out, and they actually went on to win this one 2-0.
They did.
So, yep, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next game.
See you then.